Hello and welcome back. This is DisturbingPuppet. Today we're going to be continuing the glorious saga of the 133rd Imperial Guard Regiment as we fight on Gladius Prime. So this is Warhammer 40,000 Gladius Relics of War. We're continuing our ongoing Imperial Guard campaign, which is going okay. We're getting some better research going. The cities are getting a little bit better set up. I do need to do some expansion. This is my capital. This is where we started up here in the upper left-hand corner of the map. So initially we ran into the orcs, and the orcs were off to the right here a bit, kind of near where I have my second city. So my first city is pretty much all food production. There isn't a whole lot of other stuff around in this kind of area. So when we found this spot with a lot of volcanic stuff on it, we've got 40% on ore production, so we wanted to settle here. So we've got a lot of ore coming in. We're now doing pretty good on ore. We're negative on food now. We're negative on influence, so we do need to do something about that. Loyalty's also getting pretty bad. We're working on that in my capital. How is it here? Yeah, -6. So that's negative loyalty is a drag on your production, so it does slow everything down. We'll have to address that. It seems like it's taken a really long time to get my cities set up the way I want them. We want to be kind of an armored Imperial Guard regiment, so we're kind of focusing on getting as much ore coming in as we can. So right now here in my second city, we're working on more ore and basilisk, so we do have the ability to produce units here now. Not sure if I'm going to keep some units here and then maybe advance down with them, or try to just link up with my capital and move down. We have forces here moving down. Capital, what are we doing? We're working on Sanctum Imperialis, so that'll increase my loyalty a bit. Limitos Battle Tank, Heavy Weapon Squad, Engine Seers, and then we're holding off on any characters because we just don't have a lot of influence coming in, and they have a lot of pretty high upfront costs. So, as we expanded, we found the orcs. We took care of them. We sort of expanded down to the south, sort of through this big open area. We started seeing a lot of yellow, which is Space Marines. So, Marines were all the way out to here. We kind of ended up engaging the Space Marines out here. I think I had a fortress here as well, so we took out, sort of expanded down. We grabbed the mobile holoprojector, and kind of around that time, just massive hordes of Marine vehicles are coming out. So we've kind of had to reposition everything over. So we now have our army mostly focused along this line. We're kind of pushing in, trying to take out the Marines. We kind of aggressively pushed in really quickly and actually hit the main part of the city a few times, but weren't able to do a whole lot of long-term damage. We now have tanks showing up. We've got a couple basilisks. We've got more stuff coming down. So hopefully we'll be able to be in a pretty good position here against the Marines shortly. It just kind of depends on what they produce and how the battles go. Unfortunately, though, we also have Necrons out here to the right. They've sort of expanded out. I did fight some engagements with them along this line here for a bit and pushed them back, but I just needed all of my forces really to focus on one group. I kind of retreated back and held on to the mobile holoprojector for a little bit, but the Necrons also pushed into here. So eventually I was like, yeah, we'll just have to take off. So we all kind of went up over to form just one big army. That did mean that the Necrons ended up settling their second city. I believe it's their second anyway here. I don't know exactly where their capital is. I haven't spotted it, but there isn't a whole lot of room in the map left here in the lower right-hand corner, so I'm assuming they just have the 2 now. There is another tomb here, which I haven't seen in a while, so it's possible they might have another city there, depending on how quickly they want to expand. But the more you expand, the more your loyalty kind of tanks. The Marines I have been able to chew up a bit. We've done pretty good damage overall. I think we've taken out more stuff than we've lost, but we have lost quite a good chunk of our forces. All my Sentinels are dead that I had built. Both the Hydras I had are taken out. I've lost a few heavy weapon squads, some regular infantry as well. But overall, we're kind of doing okay. I'm trying to sort of cycle guys through and pull back the units that are damaged so we can finish them up and get them healed and everything. More stuff is constantly coming down. So I think I've already done my movement. And I have a couple guys here I pulled back that are just sort of healing up. So I think we're all set on movement. Everybody's done their actions for the turn. These guys are still healing. One thing I did do is that I cleared a path here through the forest with my tech priests so that I can get vehicle units through here a lot faster. I noticed when I built my Lehman Russes here, it was taking forever to get through the forest. It was like 1 hex per turn, basically. So with this cleared out, hopefully once we do get stuff built, it'll get to the front line a lot faster. So I think everything is ready. Just as an experiment, we also built an Imperial Bastion out here once we got the research done. So it's just kind of a little fort that has a couple heavy bolters. Not a huge amount of health, but it's got good armor. The heavy bolters will help if any infantry move up. So I just kind of threw it out there just to kind of see, partially to help anchor this part of my line, kind of filtering the tanks through. I'd like to kind of get into this sort of a position with the range and be hitting the center of a city, which is here. There is a fortress as well out here that can take some shots, or we can try to position ourselves here, but I'm not sure about the line of sight to the center of the city. So, what are we working on for research? Working on improved frag casings, which is where? So this is improved damage of grenades, missiles, and blast weapons. So that'll affect the battle cannons on the Leman Russ tanks. Should be artillery and the heavy missile launchers that I have with my heavy weapon crews. Next after that, we might go for camo netting, which would help with some damage reduction. And we'll kind of see from there. Recovery gear is also tempting. It repairs a little faster with my vehicles. So primarily we are focused on dealing with the Marines, and that's not something I'm super happy about, but all we have left are these two really tough forces that we've got to get, and we're kind of stuck between the two of them, so it's not a great position to be in. Kind of feel like we're getting crushed. Thankfully the Necrons aren't pushing up too much to the right here, at least not quite yet. So let's hit it, see what happens. I'm sure this Dreadnought's going to take off. We trashed him pretty good. Predator coming out, Captain coming out. I tried to pull back that heavy weapon squad to get him out of range and everything, but that was as far as I could go. Wasn't far enough, though. Lord captured the ore from me. That's not great. Necrons do need ore pretty badly. That's sort of like their equivalent of food. And population up here increased. We'll have next turn heavy weapon squad, and we'll have the Sanctum, so that'll help with our loyalty, but it's really bad right now. Of course, as my city grows and population increases, it'll go down even more, so we'll have to do some more about that. I also need some cogitator stations for the quest we have up. That would help with my influence as well, and I'd also like to get some research going as well. Just too much stuff I want to do, I just don't have the resources and the speed to do it. Okay, so I would like to find where that Dreadnought left for. I'm not sure I want to just throw my Leman Russ up against a Vindicator. He didn't shoot this turn, so he should be on Overwatch. Start moving up the other heavy weapon squads here. We can probably take out the Predator if we wanted to. I'm not super concerned with the Predator as much as I am the Vindicator. These are a bit more anti-vehicle units. What kind of range do we have on our artillery? Do a little bit. So here I'm going to increase the armor penetration of my artillery. My other commissar here can't do that this turn, but he does improve the accuracy of any adjacent units. So we might move some people around. Just depends on which targets I want to go for. Captain is at full health. And I can't do much here, so I'll just start trying to move through. Where are you guys? Alright, you're back to full health. Start moving them up. This guy looks like he's still healing. Yep. Let's get you guys going. Yeah, a lot faster getting through here now. I might start spamming the little fortresses, even though they just have heavy bolters. I think it's only a 2 range on the heavy bolters. Yeah, range of 2. So it's mainly more kind of anti, possibly air or skimmer or lighter units and infantry, but anything helps. Causes a little distraction, makes it a little bit more difficult for them to expand and move out where they want to go. Yeah, I really want to check things out here. I really kind of miss my Sentinels being able to scout a bit. I do have a 3 range, so maybe let's just creep forward 1. I'm glad we didn't go any further. .7 isn't too bad. The Hunter's a bit more damage, so maybe we'll go for him. Although I can hit the Vindicator from here. Probably should focus on these guys down here with the artillery. So let's just hit the Hunter. Well, long range is only the las cannon, apparently, so I guess I should check. So the las cannon is range 3, but the battle cannon says it's range 3. Didn't show that it fired, though. At least it didn't look like it. That's my first time attacking with a Lehman Russ in this, so I'm just kind of curious. Alright, artillery. Yeah, let's hit the Predator. Be nice to find the Dreadnought and take it out. We can hammer the Captain here a little bit, or we can move up and just keep focusing on the Predator. That's probably the better thing to do. That's a lot of damage there. We do have a shot from there, so let's move up there. Try to stay at range if we can. Getting the accuracy benefit from the Commissar. What have we got left? Tempting to just hit the Vindicator for a little bit of damage. Let's try to destroy units if it's all possible. Get experience for everybody. Still have some regular guardsmen we could potentially throw into some kind of crazy combat against the Space Marine Captain here. It's tempting to just move out just to repair the Lehman Russ. I'm just afraid if I move up I might be in sight, and then they would probably target them, I would imagine. I just have the 1 Tech Priest down here, so I kind of want to keep somebody around to do as much healing as possible. So I may just leave him there for now. If the tank gets more trashed, we'll pull it back and then do repairs further back in. Well, do I want to go against the Captain here? I'm afraid to kind of get closer to the city, but let's see if we get shot at by anything. No, okay. So 0.4 damage, how exciting. That's just not very much. Neither the grenade either. Guess we'll take the shot. There's not much else we can do. I think we'll just go ahead and pop our med packs here, get back to full health. Does he have a level up? Yeah, he does. I haven't picked Summary Execution yet, increasing morale. We're doing okay on morale. Let's go more for armor penetration, at least for now. I do have a crack grenade free, so I could potentially throw my Commissar out here, but I don't really trust him being out on the edge of the line. It's kind of a dangerous position to be in. So for now, I think we'll just leave him where he's at. Don't really have a good position for these guys either. Let's just kind of inch forward here. We should be hidden by the forest and the wireweed and stuff still. This commissar we're kind of leaving here to give accuracy bonuses and then occasionally doing armor penetration. For now, let's have you just hold and heal. Yeah, I could found another city somewhere if I wanted to. Yeah, you can just hang out as well. Right, capital. Next turn we will have the Sanctum Imperialis. We'll have Heavy Weapon Squad, so that should help my production a bit. Probably grab a tile after that. We'll kind of see what's available. I'm not going to build any characters, so that's fine. My other city, we've got 3 turns before we're going to have anything. So we'll just keep an eye out and see what happens. Captain's kind of out there all by himself. Crazy bike squad. Okay. Got my tank commander here. It's taking him forever to get through this terrain. Maybe going this way around probably isn't the best. Maybe with this tank we'll swing around the other side. So can we get in range of anything? We can get range of the captain. So might as well. There's nothing else I can shoot at. I should check if I have... Yeah, not quite yet. Next turn we'll have the Bring It Down, so that'll add some armor penetration to my adjacent units, just for 1 turn. Let's see, you guys are at full health now. It says they're still healing, but they're at full health. Get them on the move. He's probably way too far away to be in range of anything yet. Okay, well, we can wreck up some scout bikers pretty bad. Don't do a whole lot of damage to the captain with the artillery. So let's just hit the scout bikes. Movement options. Yeah, I can't even make it into the Ruins of Vol here. We could send the rifleman up, but the wireweed is going to be a problem. If I move him up, we'd probably want to come this way. Well, we've only got shots on the captain here. We can do decent damage, so we might as well take it. Same here. Might be able to kill the captain here. Kind of crazy with him sending him out here all by himself. You've got no other targets, so might as well. Let's see about the infantry. What can you do? 0.4 damage. That's not very much. 0.4 damage. That's not very much. Even both of them combined probably is not enough to kill them. Frag grenades do the same, I think. Yeah. Just light them up and see if we can get them down. It's estimating that I'll kill him here, so let's go for it. Alright, Captain dead. More experience for everybody. Gotta level up. Still have a shot here, so we can finish off the scout bikers. Start moving them up this way. I'll try to see if I can get them in to capture this next turn. Then we'll just stay put, take shots. Do I want to reposition this? For now, probably not. Commissar here can stay put as well. We've got new heavy weapon squad. Start moving them out. So we produce the heavy weapon squad, we produce the Sanctum Imperialis. Our loyalty is now -6. Still not great. So let's see. Probably ought to grab a tile. I think we just have the one spot here for construction if we wanted to do that. What kind of tiles do we have available? I probably want to at least build one more food production sometime soon. So we do have 40% food in a couple locations. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll grab this one and we can clear the tile. That'll mean we'll also move out of here faster. And then we'll work on another heavy weapon squad. Got 5 turns, so 3 turns for the battle tank. Not going to build any characters quite yet. Got here 2 turns left on the ore extractor. We'll see what we're going to do after that. We might go for the cogitator stations just to get the reward. It's just an edict that's the reward, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'd like to get working on some other stuff. So actually that was decently productive. Trading shots here. Nope. It's the Vindicator I didn't want to see. Don't see anything else. Okay, you go grab that. Where can you get to? Okay, got some options. It's out of our artillery range, unfortunately. I was kind of moving down because I wanted to get sort of in better position to get shots on the city, but I'm not sure where will be best. These fire indirectly, so I don't need direct line of sight, but I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be for everyone else to get shots based on the city here blocking line of sight. Let's continue moving the tank around. So if we go here, we do have shots on both. It's not a terrible position. Just kind of creeping forward. Let's get you in here as well. We'll move the Commissar kind of in the middle so we get the accuracy bonus for everybody. Not sure how much that helps, but I'm hoping it helps at least a little bit. So you only got a shot on him. Kind of want to scout here a little bit and see if we can spot anything in the city. But I'm kind of afraid to leave guys out in the open. Just inch forward one and see. No, can't see anything. These guys are a little banged up. You do have a shot there. Yeah, you've only got that shot, so let's go ahead and take it. You can hit anybody. Let's go for the guy further back. Do the same. See if we can maybe kill him off. What does it put his health at? 8. Yeah, it's not quite enough for me to be able to take out 5.7. But I do have my commander as well. Let's move the commander up. So I think I can use a skill and still attack. So I do have 20% damage for me and adjacent tank units. Still have our action. 7.8. Yeah, go ahead and kill him. Can be a little bit risky. We'll move up and repair him. So we'll have a bit more firepower. A little bit less risky to kind of hang out here. Just in case, move the heavy weapons there. Do some more damage. Kind of using this wireweed here as a block. Anything that goes into it should get stuck by it, at least for a turn. Just not sure how aggressive I want to be with moving up my heavy weapon guys. Unfortunately, it's kind of blocking me from getting in positions to take shots here as well, since I can't really get in range. You guys are at full health. Let's move you up. I'm going to pull back with these guys and we'll heal them up. Edge forward with the Commissar here. Oh. Unfortunately, we're in range of the fortress there. So I guess we'll take some shots at it. And these guys I think I'll leave on Overwatch. Move more heavy weapons down. Might want to build a fortress somewhere out over here just to keep an eye on the Necrons if they want to advance. Somewhere like here might not be a bad idea, so if they move into the forests or anything, we can light them up with heavy bolters. City will have the tile next turn, everything else is kind of set, so that's fine. They improve frag casings in a couple turns, so that'll help us do some more damage. Hopefully nothing else comes out. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a dangerous position to be in here since we're in range of that fortress. Do have sight of the Predator, though. I want to get them out of that spot. I don't need to do any repairs out here, so maybe, yeah, we will head this way. We'll see about next turn, maybe moving out and putting a little fortress out here. It just requires 50 ore, so it's not a big deal. I can improve my armor penetration here. Do we have any shots? Yeah, we can actually hit them. We can hit them. Yeah, we might as well. We've got a couple targets. Let's go ahead and do that. Do some repairs. Okay, you've only got the Predator, so let's take a shot. Might be able to take out both here, depending on how things go. Focus on the Vindicator because it's a bit more of an anti-vehicle unit. Increase our movement, but that's not really going to help too much. Both have shots. Yeah, it's not enough to take them out. Damage him enough that it'll probably pull him out of the front line. You could potentially go in for a crack grenade here as well, but it's not going to do that much damage. Probably 4 or 5. So I don't really think it's that worth it to put infantry unit in that much danger. You guys are hurt, so let's have you heal up and stay where you're at. Could take some shots here at the fortress and just keep pounding on it. Does anybody else have any shots? You've got shots, you don't. I probably should have used my armor penetration there. Don't have any crack grenades up. Can shoot and do almost nothing. What's your range anyway? 3, 1, 2, 3. So they're out of range, just these guys are in it. Pull back. Lots of heavy weapon squads. I think these guys will leave on Overwatch. Same here. I don't have any targets. You can stay there. I guess we'll just do a little shooting. Just sort of protecting the commissar here a little bit. Heal. And for now, we'll just leave them there as well. Oh, we've got artillery up here as well. I need to check my alerts here. Triarch Praetorians. Maybe we should leave somebody out here if the Triarchs are up here. Okay, we might want to leave our Basilisk here just in case they start creeping forward in this direction. Let's keep them in the city. Also made our ore. Let's see, I think I just have... Do I not have any spots? I've got one spot here. Ore production overall is pretty good here. Yeah, maybe we'll just go ahead and do the Cogitator Station, since it's tied to the mission that we've got here. If I can find it. 5 turns, energy upkeep. Yeah, energy's getting a little tight as well. I'd like to have more energy coming in. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll maybe look at energy next or in the other city. Since we do potentially have something out here... Geez, even the light stuff takes forever. 7 turns. Start working on a tank. It's going to take a while. Did grab the tile out here. Let's go ahead and clear it. Everything else is set. We'll have another tank next turn. Not going to build any other characters or anything quite yet. Well, I should probably check on the stream and make sure it's working. That's something I usually do pretty early. That looks good. That looks fine. Okay. I haven't had any real trouble with this game at all, so I'm generally pretty confident going into it. But sometimes weird things happen. Let's see if anything new comes out of the city at me here. I'm assuming he's probably healing up the Dreadnought and the other stuff that pulled back. Okay, we want to put the fortress maybe here. Instant fortress. So we can keep a little bit of an eye in the direction of the Necrons. So we produced another Leman Russ up here. Let's get him on the move. The other thing I might want to do up here, just because the heavy weapon squads are faster, would be to build one of the Imperial barracks, so I can pump out heavy weapon squads as well. Okay, I just have a couple targets. What does my artillery see? So you can hit them. You can hit either one. You should be able to hit either one. Got our tank here as well that we could move into position. I could go after the fortress here a bit too. Let's go ahead and take the artillery shots we've got. Hoping this turn I can take out both units. Not sure how damage we're going to do with him in the city here, though. 16, well, maybe not. Move up and do some repairs on my tank commander here. Yeah, not quite enough. 5 and 4.5. Free health. Alright, now this is crack grenade time, I think. Hopefully we won't spot anything else. Time to die. Alright, let's go with the armor penetration. Do a bit more damage that way. We'll start with people further out. A one-shot kill. Go after the fortress here a little bit. Since we've got shots on it, we don't see anything else. Can do quite a bit of damage. Let's see if the tank can finish it off. here. Not quite. 3 health left. Let's see if we can finish it off with some regular infantry. You guys are healing. You guys need to be healing. Let's move you here, I guess. You can stay put. You can stay put on Overwatch. And you can stay put on Overwatch. I really would like to have some scouts. It's fairly quick for the scout sentinels, 3 turns. Let's go ahead and pump out 1 really quick here and see how it goes. We're still going to hold off on any characters. Even if we do get that other cogitator up, we're not going to worry about that quite yet. Dreadnought coming back, Hunter coming out. The Necrons seem to be on the move with some stuff. We've got some alerts here in the lower right. Improved frag casing. Increased damage of grenade, missile, and blast weapons. By using a more advanced engraving protocol in the casing, the lethality of explosives is much improved. Okay, so Triarch Praetorians captured that. Yeah, they're getting closer to my city. Discovered a Doomsday Ark somewhere. Vehicle unit with devastating firepower. I really don't like these very much. Victory through overwhelming firepower is a tenet of Necron strategic thinking. Nowhere is more evident than in the Doomsday Ark. Though deceptively fragile at first glance, the Doomsday Ark is a self-propelled energy cannon whose raw, unsubtle firepower is so vastly destructive that a single shot can turn the tide of battle. So depending on whether they move, we've got high power, low power. Not great. Where did we see it? Must have been up there. Okay, he's really pushing up towards my city here, which is not something I'm happy about. That is not ideal, that's for sure. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's just get in the forest. Oh, hey, look what we found. So let's do some more repairs here. Just kind of looking at my ranges and what I can target. Unfortunately, I don't have a good path to get through if I want to support my other city here. It's all forest, which is really slow going with the armored units. So my next heavy weapon squad I might want to send this way. These guys are just going to stay there. Okay, what can we see? Dreadnought for decent damage, Hunters, okay damage. Gonna go for the Vindicator here a little bit. Both tanks can get to it as well. You've only got sight there. I guess the wire weed here might be a height difference as well. Kind of blocking line of sight this way. This Dreadnought's running into a lot of heavy weapon squads here. You guys need to take off, heal up. Let's make sure you guys are healing. You guys are healing, okay. I guess we can just run out and grab this. See some heavy destroyers there creeping around. Got a shot from there, so let's take it. These guys don't really have much vision of anything. So let's move them down. Got to level up here. Let's increase accuracy, I guess. It's just a passive thing for everybody around. Send in the tank. And from here we got shots at either, so let's do what we can with the tanks and see. Before we do anything, let's increase our damage. Go around this way. Don't have crack grenades here, but we can do a little bit of damage if we want to or need to. Let's just get right in there. We've got the chaplain as well. You know, the center of the city is probably going to hit us from here too. That's going to do a bit more damage than the other stuff. 4 is acceptable. Kill him off. Okay, move up, take a shot at the hunter as well. And if I had crack grenades, I'd go for him, but I don't, so... I could go after him with my Commissar. Just concerned that we might have a bunch of other stuff come out and jump my Commissar if I do that. I do have the crack grenade, though. He's somewhat tough, not super tough. Alright, let's be crazy, try to finish off the hunter here. Actually, it doesn't look like I need to use it. Charge it with my plasma sword, or power sword, I mean. And bolt pistol firing. I'll leave them here, at least for now. I don't really want to push too much here. I think I'm kind of whittling him down. I don't think he's got a whole lot left. So let's skip you. So we'll have a heavy open squad next turn. We definitely want to send it out this way. If the Necrons are in fact creeping up that direction, that's not going to be good for me. Fulgrin's heavy melee infantry unit might be kind of fun. Camo netting would be good. Repairs would be good. Gonna go further up here. What do we have? Reduce movement penalty for tanks in forests and Imperial ruins. That's not too terrible. Extra vehicle armor. That would be good. Smoke launcher grants ground vehicle the ability to launch a smoke screen that provides reduced damage reduction or improved damage reduction. Void port. Building that produces aircraft as well as generates ore and influence. What kind of crazy stuff do we have further out? Marauder bombers, Bane blades are all the way out there. A lot of things I've kind of skipped over and trying to race for tougher stuff. So I was kind of thinking this was just for infantry vehicles, or just for infantry, not vehicles. The hotshot power packs increase damage of las weapons, but if it applies to las cannons, then that's actually kind of good, and that's fairly quick. Since the Lehman Russes do pack the las cannons, so it's fairly fast. We could go for that, or we could go for the camo netting. Yeah, let's go camo netting first, and then we'll think about that. I think we've got the Marines on the ropes here. I'm a little bit worried about the Necrons pushing up north there, though. Got some tactical Marines. Maybe destroyers are creeping around. Yeah, he must not have much else if he's attacking a tank with tactical Marines. Guardsmen attacked heavy destroyers. Chaplain used Rights of War in the Lehman Russ battle tank. Heavy destroyers attacked the guardsmen, kind of expecting that. It's all production stuff. Do you see any Necrons? No, okay. Let's get you on the move. What else did we make here? Heavy weapon squad, I'm going to start sending out east here. Tech priests will go down to the main force. Well, I can't hit the center of the city from there. And there. Not there. So we've got to move him up a bit. And we'll move the Commissar in here to keep giving the bonus. I think we might go with the armor penetration here if we just hit the city. 6, 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. A little increased armor penetration. Yeah, let's go ahead and pound the city here a little bit. It's not a ton, but it'll add up if we can keep doing it. Got over 200 health. Still, even after those attacks. To see where I have sight for my heavy weapon squads here, if possible. Assuming the city's probably going to block. I've got to get into the city here if I want to see anything. There could be more stuff in the city, though. Don't have line of sight from there. Apparently I don't have line of sight from there. Oh, I'm out of range. Just need to go forward one. Just keep the tactical squad busy. I was looking at maybe getting into the city and then frag grenading, but it looks like I can't make it into the city there. I can't tell. I don't think I can with them either. It's a little hard to see sometimes when you get to the city borders and stuff. Do some quick repairs here. And I do have shots from there, that's good. Now let's reposition out this way. Get increased accuracy. It's pretty good damage on the city, so we'll take that. Tank commander, let's go out this way. We'll try to get around if we can. I've got to get pretty close to have shots from here, unfortunately. Heal. Move up. Not sure I want to throw them right into that. These guys are a little bit banged up, so I'm actually going to have them heal where they're at. You guys stay put on Overwatch. You guys heal. You guys move there and go on Overwatch. Let's just keep peppering the heavy destroyers. Just kind of use them to keep an eye that direction. Stay put. Okay, we made the tech priests. We made heavy weapon squad. We cleared the forest. Population over here increased. Nothing's coming up next turn. So here, yeah, let's go ahead and throw a farm out here. The 40% bonus that should get us set for a while for food. Got a Sentinel in a turn. Definitely want another heavy weapon squad. I'm going to hold off on making another Tech Priest because we are running negative energy now and they do use energy as an upkeep. And we're still going to hold off on any characters, even though we are working on a Cogitator. That's good for now. So I'm a little concerned about what the Necrons are doing over there to the right. Predator showed up. Infantrymen shooting at it. We did have our tank back there in Overwatch, so that helps a little bit. trashed him pretty good, so he didn't end up doing a huge amount of damage. Great Hall hit me for 4. Doomsday Ark captured there. No, they're creeping around out here. Heavy Weapon Squad hit the Predator pretty good. Hit my tank for a little bit. Produce Scout Sentinels. Let's continue heading out. Tech Priests on the move. So if they're out there somewhere, let's see if we spot anything. Sentinels get moving. And if the Doomsday Ark and maybe some other forces are creeping around, there is another Necron tomb here. So hopefully he's not able to make another city there yet, and hopefully there isn't one down here yet, but there certainly could be. So still focusing on the Space Marines. Let's keep pounding on the main part of the city here. Actually, here I'm going to kill this unit off so we can get some more experience. I like to get the artillery as much experience as possible. Let's see. Let's move our Commissar out, and then we can move the techs up, and we can heal up the tank. Yeah, let's just pull back and do that. Yeah, I'll hold off on doing that. I was thinking about using the Bring It Down just to give him some increased armor penetration for the turn, but it's not that vital. Keeping my frontline guys intact is a bit more important. I'd like to get my other tank involved here. Just keep hitting the city. I've got to level up. What is this? Roll over them. Kind of a melee attack with the tanks. Let's go with extra damage. My little commander sticking out of the tank. I do have frag grenades. I could move up and frag grenade the tactical marines here, but if I stay there, they're probably going to chew me to pieces. I think we'll need to start moving up here just to see if we can get any shots from the city. Here we might support these guys a little bit. Head back towards the Necrons. I'm going to want to re-grab this mobile holoprojector. Definitely take that away from them if I can. be one of the first things I would do if we could take out the Marines. We'll kind of swing that way. Also, maybe check and see if there's a Necron city down there. Alright. Can't get into the city, I don't think. It's hard to see. Yeah, we can. What do you know? I was totally convinced I wouldn't be able to get there. If he's got Marine troops, they're probably going to give me some trouble here being in the city. But we'll do what damage we can. Maybe have to cycle guys in and out of the city doing some damage. Actually, let's go ahead and heal them up. You guys can move up and act as a meat shield. Just distract the Marines a little bit. I guess we'll take a shot at the Marines. Let's heal up where we're at. I'm going to leave him here with the artillery, that's fine. Tech Priest here can stay with the artillery, I suppose. He's at full health, right? Should be. So you're at full health. You guys are healing, you guys are healing. Let's just see if we see anything out this way. The Necrons are creeping around. Stay put. Next turn we will have that Cogitator Station online. So out here... what do I want? Let's grab another tank for now, I guess. Everything else is fine. I think we've got the Marines on the ropes here. Oh, here comes some stuff. Yeah, these Doomsday Arcs are really good at killing off infantry units. Bastion attacked heavy destroyers. Heavy destroyers attacked the Bastion, did decent damage. Well, that's not great. I don't need this kind of distraction right now. Keep focusing on the Marines to finish them off. Just in case, let's heal up here. Yeah, he must be out of units because we're not seeing anything else coming at us. Don't like this approaching me from behind here. What kind of damage can we do? Yeah, let's wreck up these guys. Tomb Blades. The health left in the city. Still a lot of health left. Probably gonna have to do something about these guys before I finish off the city. Do have a tank on the way. Let's just finish off the Tomb Blades, I guess. Let's keep moving. Don't see anything out this way. Sentinel head down. Okay. Let's increase everybody's damage. So 30% extra damage for my tanks. Actually, can do pretty good damage against the Doomsday Arc here. 7. It's got 35 health. Might shift the artillery that way and just leave the tanks hitting the city. Let's keep doing some repairs. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing I can do. So all the artillery is going to shift their fire. We're going to just pound the Doomsday Arc as much as we can. May even send these guys out that are healing. I don't like it, but I can take this thing out this turn. It's a lot better for me than leaving it there or letting it get away. Let's just move out here a little bit. Can we pull anybody else out to finish that thing off? I don't think I have any ranged weapons. Yeah, just close combat weapons there. Commissar can't get in range either. You're not going to have a shot either. It's a little frustrating. Alright, hit the capital. You guys pull back, get shoot up a little bit by the fortress down there. Don't have crack grenades yet, but I will soon. We can also frag grenade the tactical marines here. Yeah, so let's see if we can just double frag them. See if that'll finish them off. Almost, not quite. Could take a shot there. It's not enough to kill him off. So instead, I'm going to start repositioning back this way in case the Necrons want to come around. We might get more shots eventually as well. Let's move you up. So we've got increased accuracy for a couple tanks. Let's increase armor penetration of a couple tanks. Pretty good damage there. So what is it down to now? Well, under 100 actually. That's not too bad. Definitely getting it down. go ahead and move the Commissar up. I'm assuming the Doomsday Arc's going to take off. I don't have anybody that can get in a range to do any more damage to it. These guys will stay put. You're going to stay put. Okay, we're now actually positive on influence, negative on energy. To do anything here, I've got to grab another tile, though, so let's do that. Nothing gives me energy. Still got some 30% ores in a couple spots. I'd like to do some other stuff, though. Maybe get some energy online or maybe some research. So I might grab a tile that's got a research bonus, and we'll plan on putting a research on it, and then maybe some energy as well. We can clear it and put 3 things on it. So let's do that. We'll grab that one, at least with that in mind. Also would like to increase my loyalty here, would be nice. Population here is now maxed out, so we've got to do a hab block at some point. So it's going to be, unfortunately, going to have to go out here. Even though I do have some influence coming in, I'm going to hold off, because these guys take a lot. It's like 360 to build, 240 to build, and then they do have that upkeep of 9 and 4, respectively. So I want to get this up a bit before I would pump out another character. So that's going to be it for you guys. I'm really bummed I can't finish off this Doomsday Arc. Let's see where he goes with him. That's not far enough. Really doesn't like my Bastion being there. So Lehman Rust took a little bit of damage. Keeps hitting the same one, which I keep repairing, so it's not that big of a deal. You guys come out this way. Necrons are all out of range now. Keep moving through the forest. Not seeing anybody approaching this way. It seems like they kind of grabbed this and then sort of headed over this way, maybe because the tomb is there. Okay, let's destroy us Doomsday Arc here. Still doing pretty good damage even against a tank, but that's really devastating against infantry. I do have my armor penetration up, so yeah, let's just go back and we'll just armor penetrate on the artillery and have them hit the city. I don't have any other skills or anything, just increase movement. Being here does increase my accuracy, so we'll leave the other Commissar here, just so we can take some more shots at the city. Tank Capitan! Artillery back to hit the city. Kind of feel like this is almost like Commissar Kane with the Valhallan troops early on in his career, the artillery unit. If you haven't read the Comics Arcane books, I highly recommend them. So to mess with them, I could move out and just throw up another Bastion here. That's kind of tempting, just to kind of screw with the Necrons. Got heavy bolters here. We're not going to do a whole lot of damage to anybody, probably. Praetorians are really tough, can do a lot of damage. But they're probably a unit that's being summoned by the Lord. So if I can't wipe them out, it's not really much use. They only last for 4 or 5 turns. It's one of the Lord's abilities. Yeah, just to mess with them. Let's come out here and build another Imperial Bastion. Throw it on the edge here. And you guys... have them go on Overwatch. I'd like to heal them up. I'll have these guys go on Overwatch as well. Still have you. Let's hit the city. Do have a crack grenade free. Shoot up the last Marines here. So we can wipe out the Marines, or we can crack grenade the city. We'll just wipe out the Marines for now. Now let's shift back this way too, just in case more Necrons show up. For now, the Lord Commissar, you can stay there. You guys can stay there in Overwatch, stay there in Overwatch, stay there in Overwatch. We're basically set here. Other city will have that other tile next turn. I'm sure the Bastion here is toast. Great Hall attack the Guardsmen. Okay. I think we've got the Marines here. Maybe this turn, depending what their health is. 50? Yeah, maybe we can get that down. Keep doing some more repairs. What else do we have up here? Let's move up and repair the tank. Get the Sentinels up here as well. So retake this, see if we spot anything. There's no city there yet, that's good. As well, take a shot. Let's keep moving these guys over towards the city. It's slow going through the forest here, but a little faster for infantry than for tanks. We're going to leave the artillery there as well. Nothing new this turn. Okay, they do have crack grenades at the ready, so I guess let's do that. Weapon squad firing. Artillery's got no other targets. Let's go with them, see what kind of damage we can get. Just if I can destroy it and still have a tank free, start moving the tanks the other direction. I don't think I'm going to be able to destroy it this turn, though. Not quite. Got him down pretty low. 18. Well, maybe, actually. Well, there goes the Space Marines. Fabled the depths of Astartes, the legendary warriors of the Imperium lie dead to a man. No apothecary remains to gather their gene seed for the next generation. No mission for distant terror can rescue them. The defense of Gladius Prime falls to you. Though even if you succeed, the Inquisition will have questions to ask about what happened to the Space Marine chapter stationed here. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, basically, it just said the Space Marines were not like responding to any comms or anything when I was trying to communicate with them. So they're just innately hostile and didn't respond to comms. We still have some fortresses here that we probably want to level, just so we can grab the resources and stuff, and not get shot at quite so much. Got my commander free, got to level up. What's this? Strike and Shroud. Creates a smoke screen on the tile of the tank commander and adjacent tiles with allied tank units that provide range damage reduction for 3 turns. Eh. Take movement over that, I think. Let's go ahead and do it, just because I want to haul butt over here. Backing up my guys. Who hasn't activated yet? You guys haven't. The fortress here is a bit of a problem. We need some other stuff to deal with that, so we can head out this way. Commissar, you can hang out there for now. You can also hang out where you're at for now. Let's pull these guys back. Move the guys at full strength, or almost full strength, up to the front line. In this general direction, anyway. Leave them on Overwatch. You guys heal. You guys move back. I'll have these guys just stay here on Overwatch. So made a farm out here. We definitely need to get a hab block going. I do need 18 people going for the resources I already have. We only have space for one more population, so the hab blocks is kind of necessary at least. I can hold off until I build something else first. Like energy is probably the main priority. Yeah, let's go ahead and do energy first. Throw that down there. Then we'll worry about maybe a hab block or something. Still working on heavy weapon squad and a tank. Out here we've got a tank on the way. Grab the tile. Let's go ahead and clear it. So it's just me and the Necrons, which seems awfully familiar. It seems to often come down to me and the Necrons. Fortress attacked me. Did a little bit of damage, actually more than I would have thought. We'll have to reposition, but I definitely want to grab this mobile holo projector if we're moving that direction. We'll see about clearing out these fortresses as well, and then we can try to grab the resources. I'm using my tanks for that. Some heavy weapon squads, that kind of thing. Well, armor penetration for the tanks. We'll have them pound on the fortresses. Let's just move up. Just send them right in. I wonder if I could finish them off with these guys. Nope, estimating 2.2. Not quite enough. Let's go ahead and med pack you guys. So let's shift our artillery maybe this general direction first, and we'll look at maybe advancing and taking this out and maybe destroying the city. That should draw their attention. At least that's what I'm thinking. No crack grenades ready yet. That is unfortunate. So let's just head up this way, I guess. We can stay there. I'm just going to creep up a little bit. Yeah, the other option would be to move back so we can get maybe some shots this direction. I don't think we've got the range. We have to get a bit further out to here to start taking shots that way. But taking out the mobile holo projector is going to weaken all of their units, so that's kind of more of a priority. Maybe send the other tank up, tank commander up. Let's go ahead and shift the artillery down a bit. Got a shot here, so might as well take it. Okay, almost take that fortress out. If I want to redirect some stuff, I could pull back these heavy weapon guys and take a shot to finish it off. So let's go ahead and do it just because. guys are going to stay here on Overwatch. See if we can spot anything if we scout here. Nothing else. Okay, it's a little safe-ish. Move up and do some repairs. Or I could actually throw a Bastion out here instead. That might be more fun. Let's do that. Oh, I can't shoot with him this turn. That's too bad. Thought I might be able to get shots off with him. Got sight from there, so let's do that. Took a good spot. Not very much damage, though. Just gonna leave them on Overwatch in case something else shows up. So the Tech Priest to hang out with the Commander. Just gonna set up a bunch of guys on Overwatch here in case something comes out. They can heal up. You guys get in there. You can stay put. Yeah, everything's pretty much set. We'll have another Lehman Russ. We'll have a heavy weapon squad next turn. So that's fine. A lot of blue on the map now. Let's see what happens. Not getting any battle reports. Did they just pull back? Looks like they must have just pulled back. Alright, let's grab the Jakaro trade encampment. To take a look around, see if there's any other useful stuff we can grab in this general area. There might be some other resources we want. Do a little repairs. I don't see anything this way. Kind of trying to protect my commissars a little bit, mainly use them for the increased accuracy. You guys are a bit more expendable. Let's just see if we see anything. Set up my artillery here. Not seeing any targets. For now, we'll just hang out right here. We'll move up together next turn. See if we spot anything else. I'd like to do a bit more exploring to see if there's anything else in this lower left corner of the map that we want to grab. So let's have some infantry do that. Send the tanks the other way. Not seeing anything, kind of surprising. Do some repairs. So it looks like this is not a city quite yet. Hiding back in the forest here, maybe. Yeah, there's somebody. We'll leave them there in Overwatch. Let's just move up. Have some Overwatch shots from the rear in case we see more stuff. I wish I had some targets, but I don't have any targets. So I guess my artillery will be on Overwatch. We got a Legion Russ here. Let's get these guys going. Let's scout a little bit, see if we see anything. If this is empty, we'll retake it next turn. Probably send the other heavy weapon squad out here as well. So we had the Lehman Russ and the heavy weapon squad, so let's grab another heavy weapon squad. Let's grab another scout sentinel real quick. It's not super quick, but fairly quick for holding off on any heroes or anything. Only negative on energy now, so that's okay. We are working on energy, so that will put us about plus or minus nothing. Clearing the tile. I want to get some research going. I need to get under the Cogitator Station to finish this mission. But I think I'm going to have to build a hab block first. Yeah. Once we get that other plasma ionizer, I'm going to need all my population, then we've got to build a hab block if we want to build anything else. Or something else that will increase my population. Here's something. A lot of shots here. Okay, what happened? There's a ton of stuff. Guardsmen attack Chaplain, sure. Scout Sentinels attacked Praetorians, okay. Heavy Weapon Squad attacked Heavy Destroyers. Heavy Destroyers attacked my Heavy Weapon Squad. Strike Praetorians did a bunch of damage to my Sentinels. Maybe artillery doesn't fire on Overwatch. Doesn't seem like I shot down here at these destroyers with my artillery, even though they're all in range. Alright, what kind of damage can we get on these guys? That's pretty good, actually. Got a chaplain here, it's a little bit of an issue. Do some more repairs. Seen anything out here? No. Okay. Alright, you guys head east. Tanks, keep rolling out. And we've got a tank out here now, too. That's good. Let's stick to the open area here. Alright, how about you just creep up? Okay, nothing there. Oh, I've got a shot all the way down here. Cool. Yeah, sure, why not? I'd like to see if there's any other targets here first before I just shell the crap out of these heavy destroyers. Unfortunately, nobody else is really able to kind of take a run down there. Alright, let's see. So here, let's deal with the chaplain. Actually pretty tough. Taking a heck of a lot of fire. It's 0.1 damage for my regular guys. Kinda pathetic. Just seeing if he was in artillery range as well. Commissar, what can you do? 0.5. Crack grenade is 0.6. Frag is 0.2. Guess we can use a crack grenade. Down to 4 health left. I don't think I'm going to see any other targets in range here, so let's just go ahead and shell these guys. Commissar can stay there. Can you guys finish them off? Yeah. Massed las rifles. A little hesitant to move these guys up in case a bunch of stuff comes at me because they're already hurt. Let's take the risk. Oh, that is really bad. They've got monoliths already. That's a huge problem. Monolith, heavily armed and armored skimmer unit with an eternity gate. The monolith is an ancient war monument of unimaginable destructive potential. When its massive silhouette looms over a battlefield, it will lay waste to entire armies with strobing torrents of gauss fire and the deafening crack of its particle whip. Yeah, this thing is not good. Not good at all. take this away from them, at least temporarily. I don't know if that's going to last very long. You guys can heal where you're at. What else can we do? Not doing very much damage. My heavy weapon squads against these regular Necrons. Let's go for some extra damage, I guess. See if we can't trash these guys. Got to get right up in here if we want to shoot them. Should be relatively safe. I don't want to use the Sentinels because I want to pull them back and repair them. So let's move back to here. Do some quick field repairs. Other tank. Let's head up just a bit and see if we see anything. And let's repair the Sentinels as well. Okay, we cleared the ruins up here. Produced a tank. Population's now maxed out. Let's see. Energy's a bit of an issue still, so let's grab some more energy. We'll look at research after that probably. Let's go with... Hydra does have increased damage against skimmers and stuff, and the Necrons do have a lot of skimmers, so maybe we'll grab a Hydra here just to start working on something somewhere else that we can use with that force. Already moved you guys, okay. And here we're still kind of set. I'm going to hold off building any more engine seers running negative energy, and they have an energy upkeep. And then we're holding off on heroes as well, even though we are getting positive. If I built one, it would be negative again. So that's fine. So the monolith is kind of my main concern. I will have the camo netting next turn. But he's probably just going to come up and just wreck these guys. Do a lot of damage to fleshy infantry types. Yeah, it didn't show it, but it just popped up. Monolith killed the heavy weapon squad. Camo netting grants range damage reduction to your ground vehicles. With a rare chameleon line netting or crude webbing loaded with local flora, camo netting helps conceal a vehicle from prying eyes. Yeah, Monolith killed me, but I still have this under control until he moves up and grabs it. I don't know how effective we're going to be at shelling that thing. Probably for time, what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish my unit actions for the turn, set my production and everything, and then that'll be it. Research, what do we want? Extra vehicle armor would be nice, but it's way out there at 12 turns. Ability to boost damage, maybe. I think the Hotshot Power Packs is going to be what we went for. If that does affect the Lehman Russ tanks, it's pretty helpful. We're going to start pumping out more of those. So do we all have range of the monolith? You do not. 4.9 is not great damage. Let's boost everybody's armor penetration. And then we'll creep forward with this one that's out of range. They can all get shots off on the monolith. The chaplain here took off. Let's do some quick repairs. Let's see if we can spot him anywhere. Guess we'll send the tanks after him. Got a Shard of Vol down here. That gives me some energy. We definitely want to grab that. Guess we can move out here. Alright, chaplain is down. Send the commissar ahead. Oh, something down here. Ah, there's a fortress. Great. He popped a lot of these fortresses down just to defend his resources and stuff. Alright, I've got no heavy weapon squads, we just have regular infantry down here, unfortunately. Definitely need to get these tanks heading this way next turn. Of course, that'll be next time. These monoliths also have a ton of health, so it's starting at 70. Even all that really isn't that much damage. Let's move around. I do have crack grenades. It's a little crazy, but we've got them. Start sending the sentinel down. Let's see if we see anything. We've got a spider. Okay, you guys grab that back. Kind of hard to see, but most of this orchid fungus, this red stuff here is actually forest. So it does kind of limit my visibility quite a bit here. And I'm actually going to stay there for now, just a little bit back, a little hidden. I don't need direct line of sight for shots. go with some increased movement. And I'm going to take off with him. Head down here, try to take on the spider. See if we can finish him off with heavy weapon squads. Any other Necron tombs out here? I don't look like I saw any in this general area. So I'm hoping he just has the 2 cities and that's it. I should have repaired them before I did that. You're at full health. Again, I could throw another bastion out here if I wanted, just kind of right here. It's kind of tempting just for fun. I think instead we'll just do the repairs on the tank. So as we move down, we'll see about holding onto this, destroying the city. That'll be kind of the next main priorities, other than scouting around for stuff to grab in the old Space Marine territory. Who's left? I think I've got some heavy weapons. Yeah, let's just head out this way. Got some Overwatch shots that way anyway. Commissar can stay here for now. Actually, they can't see us here. Kind of surprising. Must be the ruins are so tall that even though I'm at a height, it doesn't matter. I can move in and crack grenade them. It's not a huge amount of damage, though, if I do that. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on that for now. I don't know, maybe I should just go ahead and do it. He did shoot this turn, so he killed off my heavy weapon squad. The thing is, even if I get in and get a crack grenade in, they're in a really bad position, and they might just get immediately wiped out by the monolith here. So what I might do is just sort of creep up. Thought that might break line of sight, but apparently not, even though we're in the ruins, and there's ruins between us. It does give me line of sight to the city. Discovered the Royal Courts. Headquarter unit that represents the city's defenses. The seat of the Necron Pharaon and his court is a great bleak building, one of the few Necron buildings not originally built to venerate the dead. Instead, its shielding walls are a symbolic reflection of the intense radiation the Necrons suffered under long ago in their original homeworld, when they were still weak creatures of flesh and bone. So it does have Gauss flares, range at 2, particle range at 2, so if we can stay out of range and just pound it from a distance, that would be nice. Okay, up here, everything's set. We will have the power online next turn. After that, we will have to go have blocks, so hopefully I'll remember that next time. So everything's set. My other city, working on a Hydra and Plasma Ionizer. So I have a little bit of a force here. Keep moving the other heavy weapon squads. A couple heavy weapon squads, tank, Hydra, 1 Basilisk. At least enough to maybe push down, kind of grab this and look this direction. Unlike my previous games, what I am going to do in this is if I wipe out all the opponents, I'm just going to call it good. I'm not actually going to force myself to go through all the story stuff. That's why I've not been in a huge rush to build the other Cogitator Station either. I should do that just for the benefit and to kind of advance things, because the next stuff might actually be worthwhile rewards. But everything else has been a bit more urgent. So pretty much when I've gotten to the end of the storylines with the Necrons and the Orcs, it's kind of the same, just surviving a certain amount of turns of a big invasion and fighting stuff. So, I mean, it's kind of, you get a little bit of some info, a nice little blurb about some stuff in your storyline, but it's not that impressive necessarily. So I kind of figured that it also felt like it really drugged the game out last when I was playing the Orcs. With the Necrons, it didn't really seem like it, but playing as the Orcs, it really seemed like it drugged things out way too long. So I am going to go ahead and call it good here. We're going to go ahead and save it first before we do anything else, because sometimes weird things happen. Let's see. Just overwrite that. So yeah, that'll be it for today. If you're interested in the previous Necron stream or the Orc stream, all that stuff is up on my YouTube channel, which is also DisturbingPuppet, which is one word. So if you want to check that out, look that up there, please. I've got other games I played, like Blood Bowl and Mordheim and some other random Games Workshop things and other stuff as well. So if you're interested, check out some games on there as well. Eventually I just put up all the streams there, because otherwise they're just deleted off of Twitch in a couple weeks. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you next time. I should be back tomorrow, probably. It might be a kind of short session next time, and it might be a bit later than usual when I get started. But that's what I'm hoping anyway. All right, thanks for hanging out, and we'll have a good one.